I have been a huge fan of the Sandbox for a long time. I own it, have continued to own it, and will continue to add to my position. So I thought that it was time to bring you guys another update video, kind of around them on this is a pretty interesting deal, looking at overall buying opportunities and potential opportunities there. Apologize in advance for how I sound. I have a cold. I've been tested for COVID for those of you guys who are interested, and came back negative. It's just a head cold and it just will not go away. But hey, I'm still here, guys, making content for you because I want to help you guys navigate these waters. So look, here's the thing. Right here, right now, the Sandbox is trading up about 3.8%. The overall market in and of itself is flat right now. It's only up about 0.4%. But the Sandbox continues to rise. And so this is talking about the fact that there is an opportunity. If Sandbox were to dip to $5.70, it could be a lucrative buying opportunity. Here's kind of where I'm at on scenarios like this. That if you're looking at getting into Sandbox and you're looking at, hey, should I buy it or not? Number one, and not for investment advice, do what's right for you, is that how I see, like, say, what is it now? A dollar, $6.78 versus say $5.70. That's $1 difference. So let's say that you were going to put $1,000 in, okay, and the overall delta between buying it at 678 versus buying it at 570 and waiting and trying to time that is not a lot, not a huge amount of money per se. And the reason I'm saying that is I'm also saying that in the context of if you're going to buy and you're going to hold Sandbox for a long time, 3 months, 6 months, a year, it really almost makes no difference if you buy it today versus buying it at trying to wait and time it to get in at $5.70. Again, just my opinion. That's kind of how I see some of these things. That's why I don't really try to time my entry into the market perfectly on a given token, because I'm looking at I'm looking at it from a midterm to long-term deal. The price almost is irrelevant over time, if you will. Now, sure, it's better to buy it cheaper if you can, but trying to time it can sometimes be kind of a hard thing to do. Okay, so I don't know if you knew this, but year-to-date gains 20,000+%, and I'm sure you heard that Snoop Dogg and deadmau have basically bought their own pieces of the Sandbox. To me, the Sandbox is by far one of the de facto leaders in the metaverse arena. Okay, the last 3 days have seen Sand spike to by nearly 40+%. But I think that right here, right now, if you're looking at a way or should you get into it, I think personally Sandbox is one of those. If you want to be in metaverse, it's definitely one that you should own. Again, not investment advice. Do what's right for you. Just like along with Mana and Wax, Engine, things like that. Those are all good ones to maybe be looking at, maybe getting into. So from an overall standpoint, I really like what I'm seeing with Sandbox right here, right now. And I think, again, it's just going to continue to get better and better and better over time. And it's one that I really like. So with all that said, price action right here, right now, $3.50. It's one that I've owned, and will continue to add to my bag, if you will. And you can see right here, it has hit at $7 today in the last 24 hours. So with that said, take it easy, go make some money. I'm going to go take some more cold medicine. I'll see you later. Bye.